Hiring really good quality virtual assistants for your business or your agency can be really difficult, especially if you're a beginner. So, in this video, I'm going to break down all the different places that you can go to find virtual assistants, and specifically the ones that I use that I think are the most efficient and the best ways to find really high quality virtual assistants. So, let's just jump straight into it. So, the first option we have, and probably the most obvious where most people go to find these virtual assistants when they're just starting out, are the GoHighLevel Facebook groups. So, you can go to Facebook and type in GoHighLevel in the search bar and then click on groups, and you'll see all these different types of GoHighLevel groups come up. You want to look for the ones that say VA network, hiring, jobs, or anything like that. You can even go in the official GoHighLevel community, or honestly, any of these groups should be fine. There are literally thousands of virtual assistants crawling around these groups just looking for work. So there's just really a lot here. Now, the one mistake you don't want to make that I did when I was originally looking for a VA was just going ahead and making a post in these groups without an application form or anything. I basically just gave a job description and told people to DM me. And what happened was there were so many people applying and DMing me. My DMs got absolutely flooded with virtual assistants, which is a good thing if you're looking for virtual assistants, but I don't think you probably want the amount of DMs that I got. So what I would recommend doing instead, and what I started doing after I realized that my DMs would get absolutely spammed, was creating an application form inside of HighLevel or any other platform that you want to make a form, Jotform or any other platform. Create a form with all of the application questions on it, and then go into the group, post the job description, and literally say at the bottom, do not DM me to apply. Fill out this form or comment on the post, because then also you're going to weed out automatically anyone that DMs you, because they're not following instructions. You probably don't want them working inside your business. So you can automatically disqualify anyone that does that. And you're going to get a lot of people filling out an application to where you could then look through all the applications, disqualify anyone that doesn't fit your criteria, and then you can specifically choose a couple people that do fit the criteria well, and then you can do interviews with them. You can even say on the form, please submit a 1-minute Loom video giving a background of yourself and some experience. And that's also going to help you with the hiring process. You can do less interviews because you can weed out a lot of people that either don't send the Loom or send a really bad Loom or something like that. You can see here, this is an example of a business owner in this group looking to hire an expert in GoHighLevel and ClickFunnels. Her job description was probably a little bit short. I would probably give at least a couple details of what you're looking for, just so you can attract, a better applicant for your job specifically. And at the same time, you can actually find a bunch of virtual assistants posting about what they can do. So you can actually go ahead and actually DM them instead of having them apply as well. So overall, the Facebook groups are a really good place. You are going to get a lot of applicants. So there's going to be a lot of really bad applicants as well. But there's a lot to choose from, and there's a really wide variety. So it's definitely not a bad place to look. And this is good for project-based, part-time, and full-time. A lot of people think, oh, when I hire a virtual assistant, I need to hire them full-time. No, there's a ton of them that are going to be willing to do just one single project where you pay them a one-time fee for a project and you only use them when you need them. Then there's some that are willing to do part-time where they're only going to be working maybe 10 hours a week. And then also you can hire someone completely full-time that's going to be working for you 40 hours or more per week, and they're going to be getting a salary per month and everything like that. Also, side note, the three main places that you're going to be getting these virtual assistants from, or where you should be looking, is Philippines, India, and Pakistan. These are the three most common places, and the average rates that they usually charge are around $5 to $7. So just so you know what to look for. If someone comes in and is asking for $12, $13, $14 per hour, you definitely don't want to give them that off the bat unless they are absolutely phenomenal, because the going rate for really solid virtual assistants is around $7 to like $10 at the high end. And you could find some pretty good virtual assistants for around $5 and $6. There's even some that go as low as around $3 to $4. So the next spot that we have is onlinejobs.ph, and also the other option is virtualstaff.ph. This is literally a job board specifically for people in the Philippines. So you can actually go search talent, or you can actually post a job description. Now, I haven't used this one in a while, but I know many, many, many people use this. I used it once, and I think at the time it was like $10 a month to post the job listing, and I did end up getting a lot of applicants from this as well. And then you can just go through the applicants, reach out to them, call them, schedule interviews, and kind of choose who you want to work with. But these are really good if you're specifically looking for the Philippines, which is a really good place to get virtual assistants from. Yeah, so the prices aren't too bad here. You can see they do have a free trial where you can create up to 3 jobs per month. You can get max 15 applicants. And then if you want to go with the pro plan, it's $69 for a full year. So it's kind of worth it if you're looking to find good talent, maybe to go with the pro. But start on the free one. See how it works, see how many applicants you get, and if you start to get some good applicants, then you can always upgrade to the pro. But this online jobs and virtualstaff.ph are definitely two very reliable places that I know a lot of people have been getting consistently good virtual assistants from. So this next one is called somewhere.com. They actually used to be called supportshepherd.com when I originally used them. And this one is a little bit different than the first two that I showed you. This is a full hiring and recruiting agency. So they will actually go out, they'll talk to you to understand what kind of person that you need for your job. And they will go out and find really good applicants, and they will weed out all the bad people for you. And they will present you 3 to 4 really, really good fits for that position. This one is a lot more pricey than the other two, and this is definitely more so if you're looking for a completely full-time virtual assistant. You wouldn't want to use this service for someone part-time or project-based. This is if you are literally looking for a completely really good full-time virtual assistant and you really don't have the time to go out and do the hiring process yourself, because they take care of the entire A to Z hiring process, and they will literally give you multiple applicants on a silver platter, really good applicants, and then you could just interview and choose whichever one that you'd like. Yeah, so their pricing, they do a $500 deposit, and then they charge 25 to 35% of the year one salary. So that can be a pretty hefty fee up front. And I remember when I got one of my first virtual assistants from this service, they charged me like, I think 2 or 3,000 up front. I forget exactly what the salary was. But it was about this. It was about 25 to 35%. And the virtual assistant I did get from this service was actually really, really good. I think they originally offered me like 5 different people. I interviewed a couple of them, and I found the one guy, his name was Aaron, was a really good fit for the job. He was super hardworking, and he was just honestly overall a great virtual assistant. You ideally only want to be using somewhere.com if you don't have time to do the hiring process yourself, or you don't want to do it. You have the budget to pay 2 or 3,000 approximately upfront for your virtual assistant, not including what you're paying them for the salary. And then also additionally, if you're looking for someone that's completely full-time. Now, the last place to look, which I actually now use most often, is LinkedIn Jobs. They make it super easy to post job applications and get a ton of really, really good applicants in for a really low price, or even free. They have a free version and then they have a paid version. So right now I'm actually hiring actively for a sales representative job. And pro tip, if you are looking for sales specific virtual assistants, not for doing regular work, building websites, doing automations, things like that. If you're looking for specifically sales virtual assistants, Colombia is the best place to find them. I have hired multiple sales reps out of Colombia. They are all really, really good if you know what to look for, because personally, I don't like to use sales representatives that have like an accent from Pakistan or India or the Philippines, because I feel like it comes off to the customer as like less quality, because you're not hiring someone like domestic in the US or Canada or wherever you are. So I personally just see lower results when using those types of VAs for sales. So when you go to Colombia, you can find really good sales talent and really good English where you wouldn't even know that these people aren't from the US. Right now, I'm spending $20 a day to advertise this job position. And you can see here, I've already got 103 applicants, 31 of which are already qualified based on my application. I've only spent $80 and I have 31 qualified applications coming in. So that's why I really, really like the LinkedIn platform. It makes it super easy, and you can specifically choose where you want to hire people from. So I specifically put that I'm hiring people in Colombia for this position. And they also make it really easy to post a job. You literally just click post a job. It opens up a new tab, and you can actually even use AI to do that as well. So you can put the job title right here, and you can either write your own or you can write it with AI. So we can do that one because that's what I use. And you can see here it fills in most of the stuff for you. There is a couple changes that you should make, like the description and maybe, change the role description a little bit and change some of the qualifications. But it makes it easier for you so you don't have to completely do it from scratch, and it's pretty helpful. And then you can put in the amount of salary that you want to give, if you want to do per year, per month, per hour. Post the amount, and then you can click on next and post the job description. And like I said, you could do the free one or the paid one. I just like to do the paid one because I get more applicants quicker, so I can hire for that position quicker. And again, pro tip, if you're going for a sales virtual assistant, go to Colombia, or sometimes Mexico has really good ones. But I'm telling you, to absolute cheat code, Colombia is the best place for sales virtual assistants. Some of them have fluent English. So yeah, that's pretty much all the tips and tricks that I have on hiring virtual assistants. I have an entire free course down below that goes over literally everything you need to know GoHighLevel related. And also I have the 30-day free trial for GoHighLevel, which once you sign up for that, you're going to get literally all of my other resources. I have countless course videos, snapshots, so many other things that are super helpful if you're running a GoHighLevel agency or if you're just getting started. So definitely go check that out. Drop a comment if you have any questions, and I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great rest of your day.